Hi, good morning, everyone. How are you? It's Friday. The weekend is upon us, and I'm ready for the weekend. How are you? It's been a better week, but still a rough week. Just having a hard time professionally. How are you doing? How's everything in your world? I hope everything in your world is doing okay. I starting a little differently this morning because I started once and my filming stopped, and so I've already started. I've done my base, I've done my under eye, my color corrector. I've put my 2 stick products on. This is the color corrector and this is the all over. I have used my Laura Mercier loose setting powder, and today I'm wearing this really pretty bright orangey greeny brown. So we're gonna use this palette because it really goes with what I'm wearing. So we are gonna use that today, and we're gonna start today by outlining. I just grabbed all of my brushes because I forgot to get them out, and I am looking for a small one. Let's see, this one is what I'm looking for, a really tiny small brush. And we're gonna start with outline today. Picking up this really pretty color in my shirt. And we are outlining with it. If you hear a noise in the background, I have my ice maker on, and when the ice drops in the container, it drops really loud. So you may hear that in the next few minutes. That's what that is. So you guys have probably noticed with some of my videos that I am starting some new things for revenue streams, and I've started my coffee company, which we hope to go live, I hope, by next week. That's a coffee storefront where you can go buy coffees. And then we are also launching a mobile coffee service starting in the fall. This is a service where we'll come to you and have on-site coffee, brewing, specialty coffees, lattes, cappuccinos, espressos, regular cups of joe too, for that special event that you are working on. Could be a customer appreciation, could be an employee appreciation, just could be a 4th of July or a retirement party, or just a birthday party, just any sort of private event where you would want a wedding, where you would want to offer specialty coffee to your people that are at your event. Just using this really beautiful palette today. This is also a Tarte palette. This beautiful palette that has these brownie coppery colors in it. That is just gorgeous. Comes in this set of 4 that I purchased, oh gosh, it's been a while ago. I want to say maybe 2 years ago now. Definitely well over a year ago, for sure. And let me tell you what I've done here. I have started with this one to outline, and then I sort of combined these two for the rest of the lid and in transition. And we're just gonna do a tad bit more outlining, just to make it a little bit stronger. See that, hear that noise? That's my ice maker. Yeah, that's really pretty. Look at that, gorgeous. And today, because this has more of a peachy vibe to it, I am going to jump back in and use my Milani blush today. This is my Milani Baked blush. It is Dolce. It's the color name. It just has more darker tones in it than the Water Brat, and I think it goes better with this color palette than the really pink of the Water Brat. Yeah, for sure. So let's come in now and let's make sure we don't have any fallout. Picking up our little powder puff and just going underneath the eyes. And then we're going to pick up our kabuki brush and we're going to really, there you go, that's the drop of the ice I was talking about. Really blend that blush in before we get to curling our lashes and putting our mascara on. I also started my lips today to get some, they were really dry, so I added a little bit of gloss and a little bit of my LA Colors Cocoa Shimmer. It's a brownie coppery color that I think looks really nice with this color scheme. Really pretty colors, especially with my brown eyes. Okay, let's get in here and let's try to curl. I don't know if my curler is working really well. You have to substitute here. See it getting in there and grabbing the curls, but then at the end when I pull it back, I'm just not seeing a whole lot of, well, that time it worked pretty well. I also, let me tell you the name of this palette. This is the M-A-R-A-C-U-J-A Juicy. And it is this beautiful, beautiful palette from Tarte. One of the 4 that comes in the set when I bought them. And as I've said before a couple of times, I don't know if they're still available in the set or if you have to buy them individually or if they come in a bigger palette now. I'm not 100% sure. I did get them at TikTok Shop, so if you're interested, you might want to take a look and see on their Tarte website if they're still available. I think they're a great buy, the smaller ones, because you can travel with them too, which is really nice. They don't take up a whole lot of room. first coat on here. Get this on, let it sit for a few minutes, and then off camera I'll come back in and add a little bit more to try to get a little bit better coverage. Let's go down here to the bottom. What do you guys got planned for the weekend? Oh, didn't finish my thought from earlier. So I have my coffee company that we are working on getting launched. The storefront will be available where you can go buy coffee and tea accessories. Tea will also be available. Matcha will be available. And hope to have that up and running in the next 5 days is what I'm hoping. I had to make some changes to what I was doing because I wasn't happy with the vendor that I had picked, and so I had to kind of shift. And anyways, we're working on it. Hopefully soon, within the next few days, that'll be live, and I'll definitely make an announcement. And then I'm also, in honor of my beautiful boy Duke, I am starting a grief counseling one-on-one service. I'm very excited about. The last year has been very traumatic for my husband and I with Duke's passing. And during my recovery from my surgeries, I took the time in my recovery to get myself some counseling training and got certified, and I got to do something to take this negative thing that we deal with every day and turn it into a positive. If I don't, it's going to eat me alive. And so in this process of the last year, I have run across everyday people that are struggling like we are. It is a big problem, this grief, and I just know I couldn't do it on my own. I had to get some help, and I want to make that available to other people so they can live with their grief. It's never going to go away, but there's tools to help you live with it. And that is going to be called Duke's Way, Living with Grief, in honor of my amazing champion that's been gone almost a year. So, a lot going on, a lot of good things going on. Going to continue to do what I do, and always looking forward and moving forward with the future in mind for my husband and I. So, get this one little coat here, see how this looks, if I can get any of these tiny little hairs to cooperate on this Friday. I hope you take this weekend and really decompress. I mean, really decompress and recharge. We don't do enough of that on our weekends. We all get so busy and we have so much to do. Sometimes we forget that we just have to stop, decompress, turn everything off, go for a walk, sit outside, go for a swim, work in the garden, whatever, to get your brain to decompress from all the stimulus that we deal with every day. That is beautiful colors. Look at that. Gorgeous colors today. Thanks for joining me on this Friday morning from Texas as we get ready, put our makeup on, make ourselves prepared for whatever comes along today. You never know. You could meet somebody, get a phone call, be ready for it. Don't let those opportunities pass you by because you're not ready. Get out there and hit a grand slam today in whatever you do. Make it a spectacular Friday. Finish your week off with huge effort here so you can take the next 2 days and just go. Thanks for joining me. Please share if you would, like, subscribe, comment, forward, all that good stuff. And I'll put my comments down in the bottom. If there's anything here that you want me to link, please let me know. And I think the thing that I really want to get across today is these two. These are a great duo. Under eye corrector, spot corrector, fill in pores that are large, this one for sure, and then this one as an overall foundation. I love it. I love both of them. They're beautifully lightweight. They feel great on your skin. They breathe. You can get them at Amazon. They're not expensive, and they give you this beautiful, beautiful complexion. Remember, when I'm filming, I do not ever use any filters when I'm filming these makeup tutorials. And get a hold of these. I'm just trying to think. I have with me 3 of the 4. The other one is out in my office, but there is the Starlight one. This is the yellow brown one. This is the one that I used today, Maracuja Juicy. This one. And then this one is the beautiful purpley mauve brown colors. Not so much orange, but more towards the mauve side. And then the 4th one is the highlighter, which has a lot of gold and yellow in it too. So these were, I don't know if they're still available, a set of 4. And I do think they're a great buy because they're small and the formulas are spectacular. Just can't go wrong with Tarte. I'd say Tarte and ColourPop are my 2 picks for best eyeshadow. And then I'd also put Natasha Denona in there. Those 3 are I would say, run real neck and neck together because they last all day. Beautiful formulas, beautiful colors, and a good price. So there you go. Many blessings today. Make it a safe day. Travel with water. It is hot. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. You guys are the best. Love to hear from you, so send me those comments. Love you so much. God bless. Have a safe day, and we'll see you the next time. This is Carrie from Texas. Make it a great day, everyone. Believe in you, and anything is possible if you believe in yourself. Dedicate to it, and just go do it. And don't ever stop yourself because of your age. That is just a number. More now than ever before. It doesn't matter how old you are. Anything is possible if you want it bad enough. God bless.